Welcome to the My Jesus Story podcast. This is Kristen, and I just wanted to do a small little devotional about Easter. So, Matthew 27:27 through 37. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the common hall and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers. And they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe. And when they had platted a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand. And they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews! And they spit upon him, and took the reed, and smote him on the head. And after that they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him, and put his own raiment on him, and led him away to crucify him. And as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross. And when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull, they gave him vinegar to drink, mingled with gall. And when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink. And they crucified him, and parted his garments, casting lots, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet. They parted my garments among them, and upon my vesture did they cast lots. And sitting down, they watched him there, and set up over his head his accusation written, This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Jesus went through so much suffering so that we would be able to go to heaven if we accept him as our personal Savior. He took the stripes on his back so that we could be healed. Isaiah 53:5 says, But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Matthew 27:50 through 51. Jesus, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. The significance of the veil being torn is to tell us that we don't have to make a sacrifice anymore, but that we can come to God directly. Matthew 28:1 through 6. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door, and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And for fear of him the keepers did shake, and became as dead men. And the angel answered and said unto the women, Fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen. As he said, Come see the place where the Lord lay. Pilate put guards in front of the tomb to make sure that the disciples wouldn't take Jesus, and to make sure that people didn't think that Jesus had risen. But no man can stop God's plan. Jesus conquered death, hell, and the grave, and arose on the third day. John 20:6 through 7. Then cometh Simon Peter following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen clothes lie, and the napkin that was about his head not lying with linen clothes, but wrapped together in a place by itself. The folded napkin was a Hebrew or Jewish tradition. If a master was eating at the table and folded his napkin, that let the servant know that he wasn't done yet. He was going to be coming back. The napkin that was folded in the tomb tells us that Jesus is coming back, and I believe it's going to be soon. Happy Easter, you guys, and join in next week for an encouraging podcast on My Jesus Story.